The first 6 persons here.
Maybe we have to be in the middle of Jack.
I am, yeah. So, as we start moving into the cave, the first thing that usually stands out is the calm. The water is almost perfectly still, and the temperature drops just a little. It's not cold, but it's steady. And that steadiness is kind of the theme in here. This cave has been forming for hundreds of thousands of years, and in all that time, very little has been rushed. Everything you're seeing happened slowly, patiently, one drop at a time.
It's pretty wild. It's amazing.
I don't really like these things, but this is calm.
This is calm, yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's a 200-meter tour. And the water is a underground river.
As we float forward, it's worth remembering that most of this cave is underwater. What we're seeing is only a small part of a much larger system. More than 9 miles of mapped passages, many of them completely submerged. There are parts of this cave that only trained divers have ever seen, and parts that still haven't been seen at all. I like that. It's nice to know there are still places on Earth that don't fully belong to us.
It's floating, I think.
Oh, this is gorgeous over here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
As you look up at the ceiling, you'll notice stalactites reaching down toward the water. Some of these formed when sea levels were far lower than they are today. Back then, this space was dry. Now, some of those formations sit more than 200 feet underwater. That shift alone tells a story about changing coastlines, rising seas, and how landscapes never really stay finished. Every formation here started as a single drop of water. One drop leaves almost nothing behind. But give it enough time, and it leaves stone. That idea shows up again and again in this cave.
Yeah, what's the water?
The water here looks incredibly clear, almost unreal. That's because it's brackish, a mix of fresh water and seawater. Fresh water flows in through cracks in the limestone. Seawater pushes in from the coast. They don't blend right away, so they settle into layers. Cave divers describe it as swimming through invisible walls. From up here, it just feels quiet. But beneath the surface, there's complexity everywhere.
They definitely had to break up a lot of the, all this to get boats in there.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't get boats in there.
Oh, you mean
They definitely had to break some.
Yeah.
So that was,
Σίγουρα έχει γίνει κάτι, έχει κόψει κάποιος τους καλυφές για να μπορέσει να περάσει η βάρκα.
Έχουν κόψει πάρα πολλά με δυναμή και μετά.
Γι' αυτό είναι μαύρο σε κάποιο περίοδο. They caught It's like dynamite.
Oh, dynamite to
Yeah.
make space.
To make the, yeah.
Εδώ είναι το μέσο. Εδώ είναι η μέση ακριβώς.
Yeah. We are just in the middle right now.
Εδώ είμαστε 250 μέτρα κάτω.
We are 250 meters under in Earth. Yeah. Wow.
Taking photographs for my
Okay,
granddaughter.
thanks. Here is 18 tons of dynamite to open the tunnel.
Yes, yes, you can see it.
Yeah.
As the boat moves through these narrow sections, it's easy to forget how this place was first explored. Early explorers didn't have lights like this. They squeezed through tight openings, swam in total darkness, and followed instinct more than maps. The tourist route feels peaceful now, but it exists because someone once chose to go where no one had been.
Space over here. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at that. You can see the kids are
Εδώ είναι ο δρόμος του Λονδίνου.
and the road of the dreams. The dream street. Get down, Bezos.
The temperature in here barely changes year-round. The water stays around 57 degrees. The air hovers in the low to mid-60s. Caves like this are natural stabilizers. Outside, weather changes constantly. Inside, time slows down. It's one of the reasons caves have always drawn people in. They feel steady in a world that usually isn't.
Also, there is some installations like this. Internal spaces.
You wouldn't imagine it would be like that then, would you? Guys, did
No,
you?
I think it was this
No.
big now. Crazy.
Pretty crazy, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
This is very nice over here, wow. The gates over there, really. Yeah.
Εδώ είναι το κόκκινο σαλόνι.
Oh, this is
The red lady girl, yeah.
Caves are actually dried out.
yes, I have the photos, John. They came to England just before I was born.
Oh, okay.
I lived in England.
Perfect.
Nice and deep here, it's like 12 feet maybe. You see how clear water is.
Yeah.
You see right down. Wow.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So clear.
Very
Yeah.
clear, yeah. Look at that.
Nicely done, yeah.
This cave has also preserved traces of life that feel almost impossible today. Fossilized bones from lions, hyenas, panthers, deer, and even hippos have been found here. At different times, this land looked nothing like it does now. Climate shifted, animals came and went. The cave kept the record. Near the entrance, archaeologists found pottery fragments, evidence that humans passed through too, but not for long. Deep inside, the cave belongs to geology.
Wow. So here we're in the ocean, it's cold. It's 30 meters deep.
You felt it's black, you can see.
Yeah. Just going nearer to the top. Wow.
old it is.
So imagine how many years we're talking here, right?
Yeah.
You cannot count it.
The lighting you see is intentional. It's soft, focused, and minimal. Too much light would damage the cave. Algae would grow, and the formations would slowly change. So instead, the light reveals just enough, and your eyes do the rest. Details appear slowly. Shapes you missed at first start to stand out. The cave doesn't rush to show itself.
This is the end of the room.
Yeah.
Nothing like to push off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Even now, much of this cave remains unexplored. Maps don't mean completion, they just mean progress. There are chambers, tunnels, and submerged spaces that may never be open to the public, and honestly, that feels right. Some places are better left partially unknown.
There's nobody busy there.
Yeah. It's good food in the well. Go to shipwreck. Holy Ghost. That's the door.
When the boat ride ends, the experience doesn't stop. In many caves, the journey is either by water or by foot. Here, you get both. The path winds through chambers where the walls feel closer, where the cave stops being a spectacle and starts feeling personal. You notice details you might have missed before, textures in the stone, subtle changes in temperature, the way the cave absorbs sound. This part of the walk reminds you that caves aren't designed for visitors. They exist on their own schedule. As you approach the exit, the light changes again. It's gradual, almost hesitant. The darkness loosens its grip, and the outside world starts to reappear. The walk back along the coastline gives you time to decompress. Sea air replaces the cool stillness of the cave. The sound of water is louder now, less contained. Looking back, it's hard to believe how much exists beneath the surface, not just here, but everywhere. The cave stays with you, not because of what you saw, but because of how it slowed you down. For a while, the world outside feels louder, faster, and that contrast is the final part of the experience. The cave doesn't follow you out, but it leaves a quiet mark behind.